Summertime at Disneyland is definitely a busy one and potentially will draw even larger crowds with the 70th celebration happening throughout the summer. Here's 7 tips for families with toddlers and infants to not only survive but have a great time at Disneyland. Number 1 is to skip the Lightning Lane purchase. Now, while Lightning Lane is a great thing to have for the more popular rides like Space Mountain or Thunder Mountain Railroad, most of the rides that toddlers and infants will be able to go on aren't part of the Lightning Lane system. So if your family only plans on riding toddler-friendly rides, Lightning Lane probably won't save much time. On the other hand, if you have older kids or adults in the party who will want to ride the rides with Lightning Lane, then it may be a good idea to purchase it for those specific individuals. Number 2 is to start early. Toddlers and young ones are up early for the most part anyway, so getting an early start to the park will allow your party to ride several more rides in a shorter amount of time than if you were to start later in the day. I suggest either rope dropping or taking advantage of early entry if you are staying at the Disneyland Resort hotels. Keep in mind that security opens up about an hour before the park opens and the front gates to the park open up about 30 to 45 minutes before the park opens. If the park opens at 8 a.m. and you arrive at 8 a.m., you're already late. Number 3 is to start at Fantasyland, as most of the rides toddlers will ride are located there and the shortest lines are found either at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. Fantasyland in the middle of the day is very popular with long lines and large crowds. Adding on summer heat definitely doesn't help the situation, so I personally would recommend either starting off the day at Fantasyland or saving it for the late afternoon and evening. Number 4 is to use the mobile purchasing system through the Disneyland app. Whether it be merchandise or food, I would get familiar with the mobile purchasing system beforehand and use merchandise mobile checkout for shorter waiting times in the stores and mobile food and beverage ordering for planning quick service food purchases and avoiding the long lines, particularly during busy meal times. Number 5 is to bring plenty of snacks and a reusable water bottle. Everyone knows toddlers are always hungry and sometimes the lines and wait times to purchase food may take a while. Having plenty of snacks and water available helps decrease the stress of quickly finding something to purchase when your young one gets hungry or thirsty. There are also plenty of water refill stations throughout the parks and the hotels, so make sure to bring those reusable water bottles. Number 6 is to stop by Goofy's How-To Play Yard in Mickey's Toontown. This spot is a great spot to let your toddler run around and burn off some energy. There's also plenty of spots to sit around if you need one child to burn off energy while another is sleeping in the stroller. Lastly, I recommend bringing a nap-friendly stroller. Even if staying on property, it still can take 30 minutes or more to get back to the hotel room, so we anticipate our toddler to sleep while we're at the park. Bringing a stroller that will be able to lie flat and allow our child to sleep comfortably without having to leave the park allows for a more efficient day and hopefully less afternoon crankiness. Hope these tips help in planning your Disney vacation this summer.